My sort of overarching approach is to work in a very multimodal way.
Looking at a picture in a book is not as real as seeing a piece of footage on the screen.
Whereas with the images as well, with the symbols as well, and with my prompting and signing as well, they have a much better access.
So I think the nature of training within the schools changed over the years. More and more now it's led by the needs of the students. The onus is on how the technology is going to be used to support the students rather than the technology itself.
There are very few lessons that I do where there isn't some aspect of what we do which relies on some aspect of technology, as it should do. And that has, I think, quite a significant impact on the work the students complete, and it is demonstrated by their levels of progress.
Well, Riverside uses the system of solar, which allows you to plot a child's progress.
We're able to analyse student progress both from a whole school, by class or by individual student basis, and produce reports which give us the detail in exactly the sort of way that we need to work with teachers and other colleagues to support and enhance student learning and progress. So they can use it as a planning tool in terms of developing teaching and learning and delivering it on a day-by-day, week-by-week basis in a natural way.
So that then we can mark and we can actually comment on what each student achieved in that lesson.
As soon as they see an extract of that work from the video recordings, it really brings it to life.
With some students, without the technology, I don't think we get very far at all. I would say that the actual creativity comes from inside their heads and their interactions with each other. The technology just helps that.
Gives the children, the students, a great platform to express their feelings and what they're doing along with what they're learning. By using computers, they're able to voice what they've done at the weekend, their interests, what they choose to look at home, because a lot of the students here at Riverside, they don't necessarily have the full use of their fine motor skills, so writing sometimes can be quite difficult.
It definitely raises the achievement of literacy and recall skills for people with autism. When we use Clicker 6, there are 5 or 6 options to choose from, and they'll choose an option, and then they'll often say to you, no, I'd like to add something, please. And then they'll go and type more information in.
Technology is wonderful for communication in the classroom, and technology allows me to personalise it so they can use the music that they like or the videos that they like. Means that they can do it on their own, and they want to do it and they like to do it.
So for example, if I need students to cream fat and sugar together, where they can't use the wooden spoon to do that, they can use the electric mixer, the electric blender. Even PMLD kids can just put their hands on the big switch and it helps the blender to move, so they can, and because they learn through their senses, they actually enjoy seeing the movements of the equipment. Some like the sound of the equipment. Some put their head on the table because they like the vibrating action.
I think the other role for technology is in creating environments that are stimulating sensory experiences with touch and sound and visual lights and smell. A place, an environment that's going to help that child grow.
I think it's the more you use it in order for them to access learning, the more they engage with learning.
It underpins virtually every single thing that I do in the classroom now.
It's possible without ICT, but it's much more difficult and more clunky. With ICT, it makes it much more instant and flexible, really.